And we live all the way live. I said that we live all the way live. Ooh, it feels good out here. Got a nice little breeze on. Hold on for a second. I'll be right back, y'all. Some people got to have it. Bigfoot, what's cracking? Fight me. Neighborhood cred. What's cracking, Bigfoot? Ryan in the house, what's cracking? Yo, I just came up on here, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you've seen, but Dub has been ducking everyone. Supposedly a shot caller. He's saying he will call the cops if Alan shows up. Oh, nah, Ryan, I sure haven't. I ain't paid attention to Dub since I said, man, fuck him. I'm not gonna deal with this motherfucker. He's a fucking coward. I don't deal with cowards. You know what I'm saying? He talking all that shit all that time. You know what I'm saying? I done busted his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you talk about pulling up and fighting everything. I told you I'll buy you a plane ticket. Come see me. You know what I'm saying? I challenged this fool to a debate. He want to sit here and hide and duck from that. And you remember, it took him. He didn't even want to mention my name. He didn't want to mention my name. You know what I'm saying? So I, I got better things to do with my time than be worrying about some powdered head a Nimrod. You know what I'm saying? That lives in Dillon, Montana. You know what I'm saying? Like my whole 40-something years in my life, I ain't never had beef with nobody from Montana. There's a reason for that. So, but shoot, he a coward. At the end of the day, Big Boy is a coward. You talk about this, talk about that. Hey. Sayonara, powderhead. He's still a pork belly bitch, though. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna stay. You know what I'm saying, for the rest of his life. You know. But what's good with everybody? Shout out G Dirt. I was on his live earlier. Shout out G Dirt. Shout out Blue Collar Vet. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I went into that live the other day. I went on there last night. And I went through the comments. I got the comments up out of there. Ain't got no time for all that. You know what I'm saying? That's not what my channel was about. That's not what it's for. You know what I'm saying? We was having a discussion about religion, spirituality, afterlife, all that. You know what I'm saying? So Yes, Dub will be a coward on YouTube for the rest of his life. He's got to love. He's got to live with it. Yeah, you know, and that's the thing. And you see, Ryan, that's the thing. When these dudes get on the internet and get to running their mouth off about me, I'm right there front and center. What's happening? You know what I'm saying? I'm jumping on panels and everything. What's happening? You know what I'm saying? Sure, I'd have jumped on that fool's panel, but he blocked me. He blocked me, or his background noise blocked me. You know, he could have brought his big headed ass over here, but he chose not to. Coward. You know, just like a couple other people that I have told to come on over and see me about something. Cowards. So I don't know what's in Kojak's future, but I'm pretty sure it's a whole lot of piss on his grave. Yeah, that was a good grown man conversation about the afterlife. We did great on that topic. I'm a Christian and I believe in souls. Oh yeah, for sure. Right on, man. Yeah, because that's the a conversation everybody needs to have. Because it don't matter, whether you're a Christian, a Muslim, a Jew, you rock with Buddha, you Jehovah, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all trying to have an understanding about existence and what comes after this. So having these conversations allows us to kind of open that door up and to, hopefully get a better understanding of what it really is. That's why I titled that live the way I did, because it's all about an understanding. As I said, I grew up Baptist. One version of Christianity. And the one that I went through didn't allow the understanding to take place, but more of, I'm going to say it, and then you just figure it out as you go. You know what I'm saying? Here you go. Here you go. Hey, I enjoy my 5 rings. And hey, number 6 is coming. And I hope it's against y'all. I hope it's against the Steelers. Because you know what's funny? I wanted us to play each other that very next year, but Dion decided that he wanted to go on over to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't advance in the playoffs, and it ended up being, Steelers and Dallas. And yeah, y'all got cooked by Larry Brown. Y'all got cooked by nobody. Hold on. Time out. Hold up. Time out. Pause. The Steelers got cooked in the Super Bowl by a player who is non-existent. Homeboy got the MVP of that Super Bowl for 2 interceptions at critical times of the game. He leaves Dallas, goes to the Raiders, and that fool has been, man, I think that fool was out the league within the next 2 years after that. So, it's all good. I think if you're at peace with yourself, you will move on. Yeah, you definitely have to have some peace, at the end, because as like we spoke about, you don't want to get in a situation where you get stuck between portals and you're just kind of hovering around there, Pause, don't start. 6 rings, all I gotta say. Yeah. And y'all gonna be stuck on them 6 rings, just like y'all was stuck on them 4 rings when we surpassed y'all. You know, just like we're gonna surpass y'all again. So, but yeah, we're definitely gonna have another live about that. Cause I'm glad a blue collar decided to talk about that. Because that's actually something that I do discuss a lot outside of YouTube. I haven't necessarily made made content about that, like that being the topic. Now it's come up in conversations, through lives about other things, but as far as that being the actual topic, um, I can't recall if I've done one like that. I may have. I may have. I have to go back and look, but if I did, it was probably only maybe like one, at best. Now I've been on other people's channels uh, and discussing this topic. But as far as my channel goes, haven't quite got there yet. But that's a nice starting point, and we will discuss this, further on my channel, on Blue Collar's channel. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and just keep the conversation going. Jay, your ghost story is legendary. More people have to hear it. Yeah. Well, because it was an actual event. Like you could pull up the as you know what, as a matter of fact, Ryan, um, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna find out what the woman's name was. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna try to find the article. And then when I find the article, I'm gonna post it up in my community tab so people can go and click on it and read the whole story. It's a crazy story. I just told like a small part of the story. I'm just a small part of the story. There's a whole nother, what I'm saying? There's more to the story about this woman that I did not discuss. But yeah, she was in there for good 20 some years, almost 30 years. Tommy, what's good? What's good? Hoorah! What's cracking, huh? What's happening with the love? Yo, Mr. Diddy with the 1s and the 2s, and I ain't talking about turntables. What's cracking, Diddy? You know, so yeah, we're definitely gonna tap into that a lot more because it's so much information that that we could do 10 lives about this topic and still not touch the surface of that topic. That's how deep it runs. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Salute to the chat. Yo, if y'all haven't done it already, make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy. Yeah. Yeah, hey. If y'all haven't checked it out, boy, go sub up to OK Cut 3033. You know what I'm saying? Go show love some cuz. Go show some love to cuz. You know what I'm saying? You up there doing the reactions now, fucking around with the reactions. Salute, guys, the big homie for sure. G Dirt in the building. Yeah, good. Good live earlier, G Dirt. Yeah, I enjoyed being up on there and having that discussion. We got the homegirl in the building. Chaos was cracking. We got Cursed in the building. Yo, Curse. Hey, the next time we have that a live, hey, you gotta get up on the panel too, because you know a lot. You know a lot about that as well. You have a lot of good information to provide. Almost 300 views in one day on the last upload. Don't play with Coach. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Run them up. Jay, I got you. Jay, I got Who Wants to Be Millionaire this Sunday. If you're free after your play, we should talk about your ghost story. I love it. Oh yeah, for sure. We can. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna look for that article tonight, and I'm gonna post it up there tonight. Yeah, it was a trip. You know, it's the type of stuff where you watch the movies or you watch them paranormal shows and you see people going on the quote unquote ghost hunting uh, searches. And you know, TV plays a lot of tricks, you know, a lot of smoke and mirrors. So you can't always take that stuff verbatim. But I lived through that. You know what I'm saying? I lived through it. I seen it. I experienced it. You know, I I had wounds come out of this. You know what I'm saying? So it's a heavy ordeal for sure. You know, it's better you know it's better at this speed for most people. But I did notice you had an intellectual live a few days ago. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was kind of like it was a impromptu part two. Blue Collar Vet had actually had the live originally, and I was in the chat, and so when he was jumping off, I'm like, wait, hold on, shoot, we can continue this conversation because you know, this is, you know, curse me. Well, every time you come through, we always get into these discussions. So I was like, well, I'll go ahead and continue the conversation on my channel. You know.
I'm hot. I mean,
well, I know.
Yeah, but because I didn't know.
Oh, we got Barry in the building. Like I said, if you go looking for ghosts, you will never see one. It sounds like this ghost popped out of nowhere on you. Yeah, you know, he had been chilling in the cut. You know, Project Blue Beam. Yeah. Say less. Ghosts, I believe, show themselves to people at unexpected points in their life, and they do it for a reason. But yeah, exactly. Just like I seen the one when I talked about when I was a teenager. You know, that one I seen where I'm at now. You know, that wasn't the first one I experienced. So, um, so it was like I I kind of knew what it was. You know, I just had to go and take care of it. You know, and it wasn't like anything like, oh my god, you know, I wasn't scared of anything because, like I said, I experienced it before. You know, as well as other times I've experienced uh, situations with the afterlife. So when this happened, I want to say this was one because I've dealt with other spirits, other like evil spirits before. Um, but this one kind of just took it to a whole nother level because the experience of being like in that type of situation was different. There are ghost spirits and entities, and ghost is in a loop. A spirit can roam, and entities are the things you need to get rid or comfort. Just depends. Facts. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why you know you would be good. You know what I'm saying, to come onto the panel. You know, and give your input on this as well. So, as a matter of fact, I need to get in contact with Blue Collar and see, you know what I'm saying, and we can set something up. You know, because I definitely would like to have an open panel discussion on this. Oh, so, because like I said, we can have 10 lives about this topic and still not reach the surface of it. You know, it's so much more to it than people realize. And people should start opening their eyes up more to it, you know, because too many times we we get stuck in this physicality of life and not think about what else is out there. And it's crazy because we have all these movies that has come out over the decades touching on these particular topics, and yet people still, you know, are kind of closed-minded to the idea. But you have so many people, you know, experts, non-experts, which I would be kind of considered a non-expert because I don't have a like with Curse, he has a title, so he's more or less an expert to it because that's what he deals with. I'm not an expert because I don't have that title. That's not um, a field I went into to learn, even though I have learned it, but there's still so much more that I still have to learn, you know, because it goes beyond even, think about, think about like a building, right? And the building has, let's say let's say the building is like 20 stories up, right? But the building looks so much higher than 20 feet high. Like, you know, drawing a blank real quick, y'all. Excuse me. But y'all know what I'm saying. 20 floors up. But the building is higher than just the 20 floors. Think about that. So it's so much more that I want to learn, I want to know about, and you know, having these discussions is definitely going to help out with that. Did you? Are you talking about the? Are you talking about the duck? I'm also got distractions. Oh, okay. I hear you. Why I believe in heaven and hell, purgatory is real too, and so and those souls are lost and roam around the earth. Oh, excuses. Okay. Yo, Curse Zero. What you think about Machini murder? Oh shit. All these things exist because your ancestors created them and you're continuing to fuel their existence. See, that's what woo. I like how you said that. I tried to do shrooms and tried to see ghosts, and it never happened because I was looking for them. They will catch you off guard. They sure will. The Malachi Martin ponders a moment. I don't do exorcisms because of what I am. If I did more research, I stated he got possessed himself. Not yet, chill. I'm gonna finish it. I'm definitely gonna finish it. Yeah, yeah. Them exorcisms. Woo. But yeah, we're definitely gonna talk about that. We're definitely gonna talk about all of it. For sure, for sure. I feel as though I missed the question. Nah, I don't think you did. I don't think you did. He was deep in the Vatican, wrote some books, good ones. Then along came Holy Blood, Holy Grail, and thousands of historians led the movie The Da Vinci Code. Facts. Oh, that's right. That's God damn it. That's right. Yeah, the Da Vinci Code. Yeah, I remember when that movie came out. It was woo. That movie had people feeling a certain type of way. But in fact, if I remember correctly, I think some people was trying to have that movie banned. Just like the Passion of the Christ. I remember there was a whole lot of people that didn't want that movie to come out. Well, I do know that the Vatican has their personal versions of the Nazi bill. Call them coronavirus, and if you don't know what that is, next message. It was a device that can allow someone to view one of the many possible futures. You see, Kurt's be coming in with that knowledge. But pretty much, you know what I'm saying, all y'all be coming in, you know what I'm saying. A lot of us are knowledgeable about this, you know, and have good inputs. You know, I think combining this whole conversation on the open panel would definitely, you know, it shake some people up. I'll tell you that much. Rome wasn't released. Rome won't release the book of Enoch in the Holy Bible because they talk about giants, angels, and demons. Rome is fucking corrupt, even though I'm a Roman Catholic. I approve Ryan's message. Yeah, nah, hey, you are absolutely right. You know, Rome is, you know, they done did a lot of damage, you know. But that's the thing, and that's the problem. That's the problem. They won't allow certain information to be available to the people, you know, so they can have a well-rounded, you know, understanding. They only put out certain information so it fits their particular narrative. So then you got everybody coming out talking about, I know the truth, I know the truth, I know the truth. But there's a whole nother layers of information that you don't even know about, but you know the truth though. Don't get mad at us. You need to get mad at the people in charge of that, you know, because they're the ones lying, not us. We're putting the information out there. You know, go find it, go research it, just like the rest of us have. You know, research, go look it up. I guarantee you, if you do more than just Google, you'll find a lot more into life than, you know what I'm saying, a computerized chip. Tim Ballard is a grifter, takes a stance on something nobody can stand against, and then pours on lies on top of lies. Research, learn, open your eyes, Daniel son. Straight up. Christians don't want to speak of the Colosseum of field blood to make. Oh my God. Oh my God. Curse, hell yeah. They are very quiet about a lot of things. A lot. Oh, the string glitched. Oh, am I good now? I'll ask the chat if they know the name Gerald Gardner. Woo. That's a good question. Everybody in the chat, feel free to jump in and answer that question. Yeah, they're clear. Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, they hold back a lot of information. A lot. You know. Because if you bring up anything else outside of what they read in that book, they're going to tell you, oh, that's black magic, or That's the devil's word. You need to put your heart and your life into God's hands and trust and believe in Jesus. Why? Because you do? Because you do? First of all, I don't see our lives any differently. You got a roof over your head, I got a roof over my head. You're not a millionaire, I'm not a millionaire. So how is me believing in something going to change my life, even though my life has already changed for the better without that? As a matter of fact, my life is actually better uh, spiritually when I got out of the religion, when I got out of church, when I put away that stuff. I feel a lot more clear-headed, basically because I don't feel like I'm being lied to, and I can't be lied to. You know, because what I have researched and learned, they can't come at me with that little wordplay game. And the only thing that they can tell me is, oh, well, just go read the Bible and send me to a verse and then read that verse. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, been there, done that, not doing it again. You know, especially when I know that certain scriptures in that book were taken from somewhere else. And all they did was just reworded it for their narrative. That's why we say the Bible is the greatest remix in history. Because they done remixed that book so many times. You know what I'm saying? So many times. And then you got to ask yourself this too. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay. My apologies, people. My apologies, people. I had to go handle some business real quick. I know I'm gonna miss hell of the comments. I'm gonna skim through. Oh yeah, I ain't putting the link down right now. I'll probably do the link tonight though, Curse, because I'm gonna be back up here again later. So if you're still up, I'm gonna drop the link then. See it through. Boom, boom. We got my Logan in the building. Sam, what's good, cuz? Yeah, I had not because I had originally got up here to because I was gonna let everybody know about um the next live I'm gonna do, not the one I'm gonna do tonight. That's just gonna be we just gonna kick it. But I was gonna do a live, on the whole gangbanging sector on YouTube, you know, because we all, a lot of us talk about it. Matter of fact, me and G Dirt was talking about it on his live earlier, and then of course, y'all know me and Sav, along with Who's Rock, you know what I'm saying? I'll be chopping it up and talking about it, and so I want to delve more into it. I want to delve more into that, like, because the gangbanging sector on YouTube is on fire right now. You know what I'm saying? It's on fire right now, and it's only growing. You know, because for some reason people got a fascination with gangbanging. I'm trying to figure out what's the fascination of. You know, so that's something. Yeah, that's something that I'm gonna because you know should be mind-boggling sometimes. But yeah, that'll be coming up here soon. You know, I know I just got out of a contract about a hit. Cough roughly. Forget about it. Yeah, so I'm trying to come up with a title for it now. I want the title to, you know, because when I do lives like that, I want to make sure the title is like it's self-explanatory. Like you don't need to think about it, but it's very impactful in the same way. Everybody in the club want this bit. Damn. You know. Now, in fact, speaking of in the club, did that fool 50 just hit like a historical mark with that song? You can find me in the club, finally full of bud, mama. Got what you need. I got that X. I ain't into making love. Oh, 50 Cent, goofy ass. The only thing I like about 50 Cent is the Power series, DMF. Come on now. And I was called in for a routine. Is there a mole? Exhales. Of course, you have a fucking mole. You're at war, idiots. Oh yeah. That's heavy. That's heavy. Anything that is too big, that's not part of that, they will throw a mole in that motherfucker so fast. You know, I mean, they did it with the Panthers. Oh, just go ahead and throw a black face in there. They ain't gonna know the difference. A black face with an afro. Because literally every black person back in the day, back in them times, had an afro. You know, the kids had the afro, the teenagers had the afro, and the grown-ups had the afro. It wasn't a different of too many hairstyles. You know, not like how it is now. And the funny part was the guy they was going to send in was the mole. Of course he was the mole. Strike two, idiots. Oh shit. Oh shit. Pay attention. Pay attention. Well, pay attention. But that's the problem. People don't pay attention. And then when it popped off, then they get to pointing the finger and blaming everybody else. Like, how you gonna blame everybody else? Hey, it's not our fault. You just went ahead and just didn't realize that the person you was bringing in was the person you was bringing in. You know, shit be crazy. Ready for Shark 3? I find the mode and I get heat because I told the boss that hired me who was the mole, who the mole was from the group that fucking hired me. Right? Oh shit. And that's the bad part that I had to even come to three strikes. That's a damn shame. Well, all right, y'all. I'm about to jump off of here and better go grab me something to eat, kick back for a little bit. But I will be back on later on, and I'm gonna drop the link, open up the panel. You know how we do over here. We're gonna get it cracking. So with that said, I'm gonna see y'all in a little bit. Peace.